Alrighty guys, so for this elote, I'm going to demonstrate with two different types of corn, one white and one yellow. And to make this very authentic, we are going to use apple sticks as the sticks for the corn. Now what we're going to do is take out the bottom part of the corn, just chop them out, wash the corn, then we're going to grab some butter and put it in boiling water. Add some salt and let it boil. Now obviously the yellow corn is the yellow corn and the white corn is the white corn. The difference, for my opinion, is that the white corn is a little more crunchy and the yellow corn is a little sweet, and that's basically it. After you let it boil, just take it out. And now it's time to show you the ingredients. These are all the things that we put on top of the elote. Obviously, it's not all together and we will not be using salt. That cream that we are using is crema del Salvador mixed with mayo. So let's get started. Alright chicos y chicas, now it's time to taste these lovely corn. Now, I almost dropped that. Now I will say that if you don't like spicy food or if you're sensitive to spicy food, you don't have to put any of the spiciness on it. You could just stop at the point where you put the Parmesan cheese. Okay, so let's try our first corn. This one has tapatio on it. I only put it in the front. I didn't put it in the back, but you could put it alrededor, meaning like everywhere. Let's try it. That's how you say everywhere, right? Alrededor. My Spanish might be wrong, so don't use me as, you know. Sorry. It's weird having you guys watch me eat this corn. But it's really good. I don't know how people film while they're eating because all I want to do is eat. I don't want to talk to you guys. I feel like tapatio is one of those, well, like, if you're into spiciness, I feel like tapatio is one of those things that the more you eat it, the hotter it gets. So your first bite probably won't be as hot, depending on how, you know, how much you tolerate heat. Then you have the chilling side, that's not spicy. So
my lips are burning, but I love it.
I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna try this jalapeno one just because I've never had corn with jalapeno. How that? Hey. Okay, let's stop. Because first I want to mention that the tapatio was in a white corn, which was crunchier. And the jalapeno one is on a sweet corn, which is the yellow corn. So I don't know what these are called, but the little corn, the actual corn part, it's a little softer. So the jalapeno is a little crunchier. And it's definitely, dude, I don't know. I don't think it's as spicy as the tapatio one. But the fact that the corn is soft and yellow and the jalapenos are hard and crunchy, it does bring like a weird like texture to your mouth because you're tasting both textures at the same time. So the jalapeno is definitely a strong component. I'm not sure if I like this one as much as
the one that, like,
a little raw. I'm not sure if I like that one more than the tapatio one. The tapatio one is still one of my favorites. One of my favorites, because my number one favorite is the traditional one. Okay, now we're gonna try now we're gonna try the hot Cheeto one. Now you probably have seen this on social media or you've probably bought in it before, but this one is homemade, so let's see how good this one is. If you like hot Cheetos, you're gonna like this one for sure. This one was made on the yellow corn, which is like the softer one. It's pretty good. I personally would like better. I would prefer it to be on the white corn just because the white corn is crunchier and that's how I like my corn. But either or, like the yellow one or it's the hot Cheeto on it is just, it's really good. And it's so easy to make. Is this healthy? Probably not. You probably shouldn't consume this much heat. It's probably not good for your tummy. But hot Cheeto one is really good. And of course I don't have a napkin in hand because I forgot. Okay. Sorry to keep putting my hand on my mouth. It's very weird for me that you guys are gonna see me eat, and that's just weird for me. Like, I don't eat on camera. That's just not natural. But, okay. The last one is probably my favorite one. I don't know the authentic, like, the little powder that they put on. I'm not sure what that powder is. But I like cayenne pepper powder. I put it on my cucumbers instead of the fruit. What's it called? What is it called? The fruit thing? Fruit. Cuando lo pones en tus cucumbers y the little chili powder. ¿Qué? Fruta picada. Is that what the thing is called? ¿Que lo pones? El que tenemos ahí. There's a fruit one que es de picante que dice fruit something that's specifically for fruit.
Pico de gallo?
No. Chili powder. There's... No, it's not this one. I'll be right back. I'll look for it. I don't want to drop my corn. Hi. I found it. My mom was right the first time. It's called Pico de Gallo. This fruit seasoning. I put cayenne pepper on my fruit instead of this just because I like it better, and cayenne pepper has a lot of benefits health-wise. So that's what I put on my crispy white corn is cayenne pepper powder. You could put chili powder too, which is I think what they use, what the Elote man uses. So let's try this one. This one's really good. The thing with cayenne pepper though is that you have to be careful because when you first eat it, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. But then you keep biting, and then it's one of those spicy things that the more you eat it, the hotter it gets and the spicier it gets. And the amount you put, don't put too much. Trust me, do not put too much. You will regret it. I've done that before. You will regret it. Regret it. Let's put you back there. Okay. Anyways. My mouth has now settled to all the spiciness that I've consumed. But then again, I've been eating spicy stuff since I was little. But they were all really good. They're so easy to make. And the cool thing about making elotes at home is that you could put as much as you want ingredient wise. But anyways, yeah. This is not the usual healthy stuff that I make for this. Well, now you have 4 different ways of making that heat even heatier. That's not a word. Make the spicy heat spicier. You know what I mean, okay? If you like spicy stuff, well, there you go. So I'm gonna finish all these 4 corns. Yes, I'm actually gonna eat the 4 corns, but I'm not gonna record it because that's just weird, and I just don't like you guys staring at me while I'm eating because that's weird, right? This is not a mukbang. Mukbang. Oh, spicy corn. Okay, bye.